So, hello. Let's do it. I finished just it. Well, I just finished the main tutorial, one that's very agonizing to play with, since you can't die and just click like a moron for 5-6 minutes. That's not a good tutorial what this game has. Apropos not good, this game. It has an interesting fighting system later. Terrible story we will skip since it doesn't make sense whatsoever. And it is seen. Oh man. This is a game that was made by Spellbound. They got the rates from Piranha Bytes to make it a successor to a very beloved franchise of theirs. Gothic 3, Gothic 2 and Gothic 1. Even though Gothic 3 is like the black sheep, this game was somehow seen as worse. Oh, okay. I already got damaged. Highest difficulty, by the way. What is... Well, you kinda see it. They take a lot of time to actual kill. And I took some damage. And... oh god. Even though this is one of the games that had better tutorials after the first 5 minutes, and it's actually fun, the fighting system, except to fight thousands of enemies that just block with, and the other ones fight you with magic. That's not fun and very agonizing, especially on the highest difficulty. That is, wait, I can actually show, or can no. No. Gothic. This is a difficulty specifically for this game because it had that in the title, but the game was so bad, it just, people said no. We don't want that as a successor to the franchise. The third game was bad, but this is not acceptable. And I kinda understand this, since this is really not the most optimal game. But for mindless clobber, just hitting enemies, dodging time to time, use magic to stun the enemies, or use fire to burn the enemies, or frost to actual... wow, I'm nearly dead, wow. Frost to slow them down, what is arguably the worst of them. Even though it had, I think, the highest damage, it was the worst. Also the jump, very unrealistically, mainly for this, made unrealistically. The only thing that they got right from Gothic 3, the unrealistic jump. This game is otherwise interesting. Story is, well,
what have we got here?
Not enjoyable.
Burning gold record.
Fighting system right now is very stale, and it will not get better until you come to the actual main island. What is the main place where you play? This is just a tutorial island. That is not important. It's kinda important, but also not. But I don't want to spoil, even though the game is old and nobody will actually play this, presumably. Let's put it that way. You were not born on the island, and you want to get away from the island, well, to make an adventure with Diego, I think was it? Use bandages. Do I have bandages? No. I don't. Why does he tell me to use bandages? if I don't have bandages? Also, if you find all the relics, like the statues of Innos, what you can find in this game, what is kinda interesting, but you need to find, I think, 40 statues across the entire map. You can't see much, but this is a small map, the tutorial. Yep. This is one of the highest resolutions as well. It is actually not as bad looking, and it's not really bugged, unlike most games nowadays. But the story was not really great. All the quests were like, yeah, go kill X monster and bring Y material, like this one. We were sent to kill the Morats, and now... Well, that was actually a side quest. The main quest was to find the dagger from Melgan, the grounder of this island. And, well, I played this game way too much when I was young, that I still remember that much. It's kind of sad. He gave us trials, he has an orc.
Everything
That's an orc
alright?
in this game, by the way. If you can believe it or not. A huge downgrade. Huge from all the other games. The biggest downgrade to the orcs ever. Okay, that's the skill tree you have. Magic you unlock at level 4. That's when you leave the island. But it's probably the funniest one. Yeah. Firebolt, Frostbolt, and Lightning Bolt. Dominance, best skill tree because you stun the enemy for a few seconds. 4 seconds. And he can't do anything. Precision gives you range power, mana. For some reason it gives you mana. Health and melee power, stamina, regeneration. So discipline is by far the best. Appa. Wrong button.
All good?
It's an interesting skill tree, but it could have been better, and well, it could have been better overall, the skills. Then we want to get rid of Diego, one of the OG characters from Piranha Bytes. What is still amazing that they don't need to change the name. Also, it would have been probably too much work to do in the first place. But still, they had the rights to put all their favorite characters in the game and slaughter them with such bad quests and quest designs. And that's the first kinda real battle. He actually blocks. He never blocked before when I played this game. That's new for me. And heavy attacks are like very easy to dodge. And then we get to the goblins, they will slaughter me. Yeah, he was testing us, why should I fight the goblins? And then we go down. Also, saving in this game is fast, just quick save. And also it auto-saved as well, what's also kind of a plus point, because it's fast. There are the goblins, they're presumably hard. If they actually get a hit in. I'm probably off that, yeah. Also, it has drinking animation, what is better than most Piranha Bytes games nowadays. Ow. I got no health. Regeneration. No. Well, that's it for today. Have a great day, I guess. And goodbye.